Good morning. So you may hear some thunder and that going on. I thought that it had moved a little bit away, but it's kind of close right now. Here, let me show you this.
Hopefully you guys can see this, but this is what's going on right now. You can see about to get hit again really hard. Oh man, look at that. Oh no, this is what's coming. That says it's coming at a little bit after 12.
So we've got some more storms coming in. And I did find a short break where it wasn't raining, because what it's been doing is it's been storming or raining and then storming and then raining. So, but there was a little break where I was able to go out and feed the cats, and they were happy for that. They were happy for that break. But instead of being miserable about the weather, I said, well, I can have this little conversation with you guys. And I think I've mentioned this before, but my mind sort of works like that. It's like no matter what the situation is, I automatically zero in on something good. And I can tell you how that happened. I can't tell you when, but many years ago, many years ago, I decided, can't tell you the situation, don't remember, but I do remember making a conscious effort to find something good in anything bad or negative or any uncomfortable situation, trying to find something good. And at first it was like a game, hey, I found it, I found the good thing in this. And then, again, I can't tell you when, but it became like second nature. It was like automatic, and it happens all the time to me. And I know this isn't something that a lot of people have, because in the circles that I travel and the people I know, and especially the people that are close to me, when there's some negative thing, it doesn't matter how small it is or how big it is, if there's something negative, they zero in on the bad, and they tend to stay there. And for me, when I can find something good in something bad, where's the good in that? And I say find, but I don't even find it. It just pops in my head now. And if it's a real horrible situation, there's a little comfort in that. And many times I'll find something good in something that would seem to be bad, and the good outweighs the bad. And that happens. And remember this clip from yesterday? I went on yesterday to talk about, all in all, I spent about $160 on that camera and accessories. Bad situation, because it doesn't meet my expectations at all. Very limited use for what I do, very limited use. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I hate having something sitting around. I've got extra batteries, charger, and it does have potential to be a camera for somebody that has no camera and all that. So I got to figure out what to do with that. But I said yesterday, when would I spend the 130 plus accessories? Would I spend basically $160 again? And to actually own the camera, the answer was no. But I had a yes in there, and I told you I'd tell you about that today. That truck driver, his associate saw me filming him, and he said to him, what is that guy doing? And so that truck driver comes back and comes to my place, and I see him walking up the deal, and I open the door as he gets here, and I invite him. He tells me what he wants, and I invite him in. You want to know what the heck I was doing? Filming him. And he didn't put it that way. Incredibly nice, which told me a lot about him right away. Incredibly nice, Instead of, hey, what's this clown doing taking pictures of my truck? He was just really nice about it. So he comes in and we start chatting, and I tell him a little bit about what I do. And he starts telling me about areas around here, certain things that I would love to go out and film that I didn't know existed. Cool, right? And then he rides a Harley. He rides one of these, a nice bike, and says, you know, we got to go riding. You know, I'm free on certain days, and we'll have to get together. And we start making plans about where to ride, what to film. I mentioned the drone. He says, can I see it? I bring it out. I show him the drone. I explain a little bit about what it does. He's excited about that. I'm excited about having somebody show me some of these cool places he told me about that I think you guys would like. And right away, I realized if I hadn't wasted the $160 on that camera, that wouldn't have happened. So would I buy the camera again knowing what was about to happen? Absolutely I would. Having somebody, you know, show me around, somebody to ride with, maybe venture out a little bit more than I would by myself. You know, how do you put a price on that? So I guess a lot of people wouldn't tie into the fact that if I hadn't bought that camera, and at the time, you know, or eventually figure out that it was just a waste of money, they wouldn't tie into the fact that, guess what, if you hadn't spent that money on that, this wouldn't have occurred. Oh. Had to change the battery in the camera. So, don't get me wrong, there are times, you know, especially the loss of a loved one, a youngster, a child, sibling, parent, somebody you lose them before their time. Yeah, how are you going to find the good in that? You're probably not. And I have done that. But it's not something that you would think that there would be any good. So yeah, that's not going to happen. But more often than not, when there's a negative, you can find some kind of positive in the outcome. It may be instantly, or it may be something that happens down the road and you say, you know what, this wouldn't have happened if that didn't happen. And you know, a bad way of putting it is you put a spin on a bad thing, but it's not really putting a spin on a bad thing. It's training your mind to not go to dark places instantly. You know what I mean? Training your mind to find in a bad situation maybe something laughable, maybe something that's good in the long run, that type of a thing. And I don't think it's automatic for us. I think it's something that at first you have to make a conscious effort. Like I said, maybe make a game out of it. And then eventually, it's just second nature. It just happens. So, and again, I mean, you can find something funny in it that may have a hint of truth. For example, and I'll leave you with this. The negative is my internet for uploading is horrible. Downloading's good. I can watch anything, stream stuff, you know, very cool. I like that a lot. But uploading is really bad. So my videos are like 5 to 10 minutes, and that will take all night to upload. So where's the good in that? Well, the good is, if I had really fast uploading, I might be making 20 or 30 minute videos, and you'd have to endure that. So what a blessing it is that my internet sucks. What a blessing for you, right? So, anyways, I hope I didn't bore you horribly, but it's something that sort of fascinates me because it happened in my mind, and it really fascinates me that I go that direction automatically. And I see so many people that don't have that ability, that haven't trained their mind to do that. And I didn't set out to train my mind to do that. it was more or less a little game that I played because bad things happen all the time. Anyways, I could ramble on and on and on about this, and I won't do that to you. So, be strong, be happy, and be a good neighbor. Thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.